Rick Rossman. Every day you have been hustling. So listen again.
Yeah.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm hustling.
All right. So money matters don't own that rhythm. We don't. We have our own money matters rhythm. We played last week.
Right.
Ben, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me once again on your platform, Delroy. It's my pleasure.
You know, it's a Christmas
Hi, Mr.
edition.
Casey Thriller. Hi, everybody. Good night, all viewers. Everyone who is just joining. Good night, good night, good night. Stick and stay.
It's the Christmas edition. Look behind. Look at the lovely.
I realize your background very festive.
Look, man, with the story, with your story and what you have been able to do in 7 months, I could not give you anything different.
Wow.
You deserve every second of our time. And this is not your first time. It is not your second time. It is not your third time. And as long as there is something that you have to motivate other followers, we have to do it. Because Venice, I look back on your post-its, and every single day you have something out there. And it's not static. It is some movement, something going along. So I came up with one word tonight, and I said I am going to use that word for 30 minutes every minute. Consistency in what you're doing as an entrepreneur. Carry it through the day.
And trust me, you hit the right word, because even in our movement right now, that's what we try to preach every day, because at the end of the day, consistency is what really speaks for itself. Nobody wants to be a part of something that there's no surety if it is going to start today and stop tomorrow. So at the end of the day, that's how you really build your credibility as well out there in the world, because the truth is, Joe, people are watching, right? Whether they make a comment, whether they like your post, whether they, reach out to you to say, I've been watching you, they are watching. So consistency is key. And I'm going to tell you why I say this, because I remember when I used to do those videos in the nighttime with my mic and I there dancing and singing, I did not know that people really, liked it, and they were looking forward to it every single night. So at one point when I had to stop because of the fact that I had to move from one meeting to the next, I started to get DMs like, girl, where are those videos with you singing and dancing with the mic, right? So I had to take a break because the meetings were getting, a bit pressuring on me. And then now I kind of start back again with this whole dancing thing every morning and packing my packages to be sent out, to the post office and stuff like that. So consistency is really key. So those are just some fun elements of my day-to-day just to keep engagement. But as it relates to my business, I have to stay consistent where that is concerned, because that's what feeds my family. You know what I mean? So my business is really what feeds my family. So I have to be consistent where that is concerned. Can't drop the ball.
But I'm going to tell you something. I came to social media knowing nothing. And I did my own little survey, and I said, Venice doing all of these things. And I said, I don't need still videos. I need some videos with motion, with at least not pictures, with motion. And that has allowed me to grow my followers, and they are staying with me. They are not dropping off. They are not coming and dropping off. They are staying, and it keeps going north. No.
And I noticed, because I peeped on your page yesterday and I was like, oh my God, I remember when Joe didn't even have 100 people. And now Joe almost reached 500, or probably at 5 now. Or I hope tonight, everybody on here, you need to ensure that you're following Know Your Money Matters, because it's very interesting, the people who, he has a chat with every single Monday. And Joe, I must lift my hats off to you. I can't take off the hat now, but just imagine some lifting. I have to lift my hats off to you for really being so consistent with this program, because a lot of people look forward to it, and because it's something new for you, it's new territory, it's never something you were doing last year. We both sat and discussed this, and you told me you were going to do it, and in my mind I'm like, Joe really going to do this live thing. And I remember you and I started it out like more on a fun thing. And then all of a sudden, I just started to hear big shot people coming on this platform. Listen, people, let me tell you something. This is no joke platform, right? The people that sit in this co-host seat is no joke business. May I talk about politician? May I talk about entertainer? Listen, listen, when I tell you, you know, this seat here is a hot seat. To be a co-host on this show, it is nothing normal. So y'all need to take this thing serious, right? So Joe, trust me, big up to you for starting something that is unfamiliar territories for you, but you have evolved, you have grown. I mean, you have gotten so comfortable doing it. You know what I mean? I remember at first, probably you weren't as comfortable, but now it's like, so you know what this is telling me? People just need to start something. That's what this is telling me, you know. You just need to start.
Make the start. Make the start.
Make the start. And remember, it's not how you start either. It is how you finish. Some people start rocky, but it gets even stronger as you go along. And you are a perfect example. I am a perfect example. When I started TLC, I just needed to start because guess what? I could not have known in January that come November 2020, my life would have been so different. And when I say so different, I mean very different. I'm talking about, you know, a whole lot, like throughout my entire life. I'm talking about my spiritual life. I'm talking about my physical life, my financial life. Like everything has changed over the past 10 months since I made that decision in January. So all people need to do is just start. And I know that fear is a big issue. A very big one.
Not anymore, Ben. Huh? Not when they listen to Money Matters. Once you listen to Money Matters, you have no fear. You conquer anything.
Well, I think in their mind, I think maybe in their mind it seems easy, but when they are to make that decision, it's like the hardest thing for them to do. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, because I'm even looking at it from the perspective that even people I know and I encourage to do something, whether it is to come into TLC or to do your own thing, like there's just this fear gripping them, and the fear has pretty much, you know, made them so handicapped that they don't even know how to start, where to start, when to start, or they start and then they get tricked out of their spot and they stop without even seeing where it would have taken them. So if I was to allow my mind to trip me out of my spot January when I discovered TLC, then today I couldn't be on a platform as a six-figure earner in 6 months talking to you. I could not, because I would not have known that it was possible, right? That was not even my intention when I started. Exactly. My intention when I started was just to try the products to see how I could incorporate them with my existing business, right? But then what I did, I took the time out to learn the products, understood the products, understand how they work, use them for myself, because that's another key. They also have to be a product of what you are pushing, right? And that's when I realized that there's another aspect to this that I should take serious. And that's when I decided to take it serious, right? And how it really works is the fact that I am able to help other people. So if I help you to get what you want, I eventually get what I want. That's literally what this is about. It's so simple. You tell me your goals, you tell me what you want, I help you to get it, and I too get my goals. So that's basically the long and short of it. Tell me your goals, I help you get there, I benefit.
You know, what is important then is that when we started, I came with what we call a success platform with 1C, confidence, and 4 Ps. And I've been tracking you. And every step along the way, you have been very passionate, very, very passionate about what you're doing. You have been very persistent. The people I see along your pages going up and down on weekends and all of those things, it means that you have built a team, because nothing is done by one man. No matter what people say, it takes people. And that is why when you are working out there, listen again. For all the entrepreneurs, I want them to understand the significance of this word tonight. And this is exactly what Benita has done. But you did it. by being very passionate. She did it with people, which make her team. She was very persistent, and now she's reaping the profit. Listen why she do it. Because every day she is what?
Hustling.
Wow.
And you know, I'm happy you touch on that, Joe, because here's the deal, right? There are some people who would have probably achieved what I have achieved, right? But then they believe that they're too big to do certain things. So you would find me in the fields with my team. Like, we're literally on the streets. I'm there with my bag, with my products, sampling people, going up to people, introducing the products. I'm not too big to do that. Mind you, that is my weakest area because I'm really an introvert. So I don't really like do that something there where I go up to people. But guess what? I have to tell my mind, I have to tell myself that this is the way I'm going to be helping people. So I'm more an internet person. So I work online best because I don't mind talking to myself. So whether 2 people on the live, 10 people on the live, 100 people on the live, this is me. I prefer to stand in front of a crowd of people and just talk one time or do this kind of thing. But to say approach someone, because here's the deal. A lot of people get brokenhearted when they hear no. I mean, even on Saturday, I remember I walked up to 2 ladies and I was asking them, you know, have you ever detoxed before? And the lady kind of showed me and she was like, no, not interested. A TLC and just walk off. And I was there and I was just laughing to myself and I was like, wow, I had to grow, right, to learn that I should not take anything personal. Exactly. Catch me 5 or 6 years ago, would I probably tell them some things, right? Would I tell her, oh, her belly big and she stay bad? But because I've grown mentally, I know that that is not the approach, because right now I'm telling you, I feel sorry for her that she didn't stop to listen to me, because I probably would have given her for free some detox tea so she could go and try it and recognize that it will help her, right? So the lady shun me, she don't even get a chance to listen that, hey, I have some products that could help you and I also could help you to earn an extra stream of income, right? So people are like that. They will turn you down without even hearing what it is that you are coming about.
That's a vital lesson. We have to pay some amount of attention to sales, because there's no salesperson that's going to go out there in the field and don't get turned down.
And don't hear no.
10 times out of 10. Yes. 10 times out of 10. You just have to
keep going.
You just have to keep going. And you know what is funny? I understood this when I went to insurance training, and there was no if nor but about it. 10 times out of 10, you will get rejected. But guess what? Yes. Each rejection strengthens you to approach the next person. It doesn't weaken you, know. It strengthens you, and that is what people don't understand. The psychology of sales. So every entrepreneur must sell. And tonight, every single person that is on the line, whether if they're not sure, you are a salesperson, because that's where money is made. Money is generated only through sales, through nothing else. Through nothing else. So be prepared to hear a lot of no's, but those no's is what will transfer to profits. Because not only you have one income stream, which is TLC, but you also have your ownership business. So it's not you're just telling them a piece of the story, because that 6 figure is only from one aspect of the business. So I am not here tonight to tell them your total earnings, you know. I just want them to understand that if you have a fixed platform, a fixed space, find something else. You can sublet the place, right? You can put another product in the place. You can put other activities in the place. You can outsource something to somebody else. So once you have a physical space, you can do many things with it. And what you have done with your physical space is just to tuck the product in there the same time you are promoting. So you have used not only excess capacity, but you have created some capacity that wasn't even there before.
Exactly.
So this is the story. This is the story that we want to say. We are not interested if it's one person alive what we are doing, because that one person will have a takeaway to make themselves into something else. And that is it. We're not interested if it's 10,000 persons. We'd like to have 1 million persons on the live, you know. But we'd rather know that if it's one person, there is some takeaway. And we have to appreciate that one person, because all of us started on Instagram and YouTube with one. We all start with just one. Take it one.
With zero. We started with zero, and then we got one.
And then we get one. Yeah, which is true.
Right.
Which is true. And today, Know Your Money Matters is closing in on 250,000. 250,000? No, my past 250,000.
Basically half now.
Yeah, I'm closing in on 500,000. 500,000.
And you started this when? It was in June? Was it June that you started?
April. Yeah, okay. April 6th. And it's not easy. One person said to me, a follower said to me, I got to 400 in 2 years. You have done it in less than 8 months. So my friend, you are no small machinery. So what I definitely want to make sure that the followers tonight leave with is that they start a business, be consistent. Venice can tell them how she beat the pavement and she have good customer service. Even when the customer telling you no going, okay, that's fine. Because that person might return one day too.
Yes. And you know what is funny, Joe? Over here in TLC, I learned that no doesn't mean no. What it means is next time or not now. And that's true because guess what? I can recall speaking to several persons about TLC back a few months ago, and they told me no, they're not interested, and no, they're in the business with me. A few months later, they're now in the business. In fact, there are some people who have been watching my journey, right? Watching my journey from January, and they just decided to join me just recently. And you know, I remember I was listening to Les Brown recently, and he said something which is very profound. He says, in this world, you're going to have 3 sets of people. You're going to have billionaires, millionaires, and witnesses. Which one are you going to be? So I know that I will not be a witness to nothing at all, because once I see an opportunity, I'm going to go after it. So at the end of the day, I will not be a witness. So it's either I'm going to be a millionaire or a billionaire. Time just haven't caught up on me as yet.
Well, let me tell you something. You say motivation. I don't take Venice the motivator lightly, because that spin-off for you to create Venice the motivator and bringing other entrepreneurs to the forefront and telling them what to do. You need to come online. You need to post every day. You need to be telling people about your business. Let me tell you something, man. That is high. It shows no selfishness, and you cannot be a serious entrepreneur and think about self. You have to think about getting the next person there, because
you have to help everybody.
Millionaire.
And you know what I love most about even TLC, Joe, is that all of us, how many of us is in TLC, we're all doing the same thing, you know, we're all selling the same product, but guess what? We're not competing, we're all helping each other. And how the company is structured is that I feed you, you feed me. So everybody eats at the table. So I mean that there's not many organizations that is set up like that. In some organization, I can tell you that it's only the people at the top that will eat. I don't consider myself at the top, right? Because there are people who are now United States millionaire. I'm just a United States 6-figure earner. But what it is telling me is that my company has the potential for me to become a millionaire in the company as well. So it's not just the people at the top is eating, but guess what? You have to also look at the people work ethics. You have to look at how long they have been in the business and the things that they do. Some of us, we come with a mindset that it's a get rich quick situation. So you look and you see what they do, and automatically you tell yourself that within 1 month you're supposed to be there, but you're not willing to make any sacrifices. So you're not sacrificing sleep, you're not sacrificing TV, you're not sacrificing time that you waste to do so many other things, but you expect to get to their level, and that's not gonna work.
Let us share this. Let us share this. Sometimes I am up 2, 3 o'clock posting, and you are there posting, and I'm saying, hey, girlfriend, it's time to go to your bed. People don't understand. It's a lot
My
of
coach run me every night. Sometimes, Joe, my coach saw me online 2 nights ago posting after 2 o'clock. And she was in my DM like, Jesus, Vinny, you can't go to bed. And I'm saying, Shana, to be honest, this is when I really get to work, because during the week, during the day, I'm working with my team. So in the night is when I get to focus on myself and my pages now to do my little posting. And I have to also look at my Instagram algorithm to see the times that my people are usually active. So I know that they're active at a particular time. So when I post at a particular time, that's when more people will be seeing my post. So I have to study all of these things. So a lot of people are in business and they run an Instagram page and they don't realize that why the page isn't growing is that, one, they have not converted the page to a business page so that they can check on the analytics to understand how their followers view their page, right? So there are some days that you have very low following. There's some hour of the day that you post and nobody's gonna see it because your followers are not active at that time.
all right.
Right? And if you're not going live to do engagements, then the truth is what is gonna happen is you're not gonna have any new followers, because you can't always be going after the people that is already following you. You have to consistently try to attract new people. And in order to do that, you have to do these live engagements. Right?
So
Joe, we're looking at about 13 people on here. But when you end this live, it will be about 200 people that pass through this live.
All right.
So even though you're seeing a small number, there would have been so many people that got a look at your page.
Look, let me say something to you that surprised me the other day. I went back to the Instagram live video and I saw one of them at 486 views. And I'm saying, whoa, 486 views when it happened. So
they rewatch it after. They
I am learning something. And what is funny is that what I am going to try and do, and what I'm going to ask everyone in my life to do, is the moment you're off Instagram, you find my YouTube channel. Definitely, I never used to ask it, but now I will ask, because if I have a half of my followers.
What's the name of your YouTube channel? What's the name of your YouTube channel? Know Your Money Matters, right?
Same thing. Know Your Money Matters.
And the link is in your bio?
Yeah. But then, co-host, look here now. You see, I want to make sure that, say 9 o'clock, I want to make sure that we have some takeaway. You make sure that you're very strong on team building. And interestingly,
hold on, Joe. Pin that. You know how to pin it? Just tap it. The thing that I just typed, just tap on it and you see pin and just pin it. May I teach you something tonight?
Well, as a matter of fact, everybody on this live, please share this live. I learned that the other day. Please just
really should be sharing the live.
Everybody on this live, just go on and just share the live. Share it to at least one person. Just share the live.
For real. That's how you and it doesn't cost you anything to share. That's just the
share
truth.
the live. Share the live. Everybody, just share the live.
Just as we're talking about this, Joe, before you ask me what you're gonna ask me, I find that there's so many people out there that have a business page, but they have never gone live to showcase what it is that they sell or what their business is about. So, I'm actually planning to do a virtual pop-up shop. Not this weekend coming, but the following Saturday. So I'm actually looking for small businesses, any little thing, whether you make stuff or you buy stuff to resell. I'm looking for those people to come on my live to just simply showcase that I'm literally helping you to go live. So it may be your first live, but you're not doing it alone. I will be the one just asking you the question. You're going to showcase the stuff, explain what it is that you're doing. So it's going to be a free virtual live. So you know what that does to guys? It helps you to tap into other people's market. Because when you come on my live, the people that follow me will see your stuff. The people that follow you will see my stuff. You understand? So that's how you help each other to grow. So in this life of business, you cannot be selfish. You have to learn to share and help others, right? So I'm doing a virtual pop-up shop and I'm going to do a banner and post it.
This is the entrepreneurial spirit. It doesn't matter the product. And I'm going down the same line. The persons that are in business and they are using a personal page, they need to convert that page to a business page. So forget you start out and you start with your personal page, move away from that personal page, keep that, but go create a business page or modify the page to a business page. That's the first thing that they need to do.
Precisely. Yes, that's perfect. Another thing too is that you're encouraged to post at least 6 to 7 times daily. So even if you don't post on your main page, you have to run posts in your stories, because people tend to watch your stories a lot more. And videos bring a lot more engagement than photos. Yes, the photos will get likes, but the videos will get a lot of views, right? People are more intrigued by videos. So make your videos fun. And another thing too, in your postings, you need to have something motivational on your page, right? Some days people get up, they're very stressed out, they're discouraged, they're demotivated. If they can show up on your page every day and look at something motivational to take them throughout the day, then eventually you will have somebody who you have won to be your fan, because this person is gonna say, you know what, every morning Venice posts something motivational, let me go over to our page, go see what you post today to keep my spirit lifted. So you have to have something motivational, you have to have something about your business, and you also have to have something about your lifestyle. So people want to connect with you to feel like they know you, right? And that's just the truth, because sometimes people are talking to me on my live and I don't really know them, but I feel so connected, like we're sisters, we're friends. So that's what people want. So they want to see what you're about, what you're up to on your day-to-day activities and that type of thing, right? So 3 different posts. We have 3 tiles on Instagram. 1, 2, 3. 1 for lifestyle, 1 for your business, and something motivational. So that's my pointer.
I'm going to say something. Up to last night about 11 o'clock, I had a follower. I sent my number because the person wanted to know something. And I keep asking, just put the DMs on my page. But persons are afraid to do it, you know. So I don't have a problem if they reach out to me. I just send my number and I said, let us talk. And then when we finish, they are fine. So I would love for persons to just put more of what they, because you're not the only person of that situation. You're not the only person who want to know how best can I improve my business if I do X and Y. Somebody else want to know. So don't believe you're the only person. Just put it on the page, man. I will answer you on the page. And if you need that personal call now, I give you my number, because there's not much you can do with my number.
Exactly.
You took the time out to follow me. I must take the time out to respond to you. Even although I am floating in a 250,000 followers now, I am not too busy.
I'm hoping that you will end at 500 followers. Guys, please continue to share the live as well as just follow the page. Get Know Your Money Matters to 500 followers tonight, guys. Please. Thank you. You're just a sneeze away from 500. A sneeze. Let me check.
500,000. 500,000. I close in on 500,000. Yes, man. But like that, you know, it sounds plenty. Because I get in there.
Yeah, you need about 90 more followers, 89 more followers.
It will come. It will come. It will come. Because every Monday night that the person, whether 1, 2, and I have some consistent followers that sometimes they win nothing. Sometimes they are very motivational. And I'm happy to see them on a weekly basis. So I look forward to Mondays even more than they are. Yeah, man.
That's your tribe right there, Joe. That's your tribe. So as I always tell even my people, right? It doesn't matter if you go on your live and you only see 2 people. That's your tribe, especially if they stick and stay until you finish the live. Interact with them. Let them feel very important. Call them name. Call them out. Hi, Mr. Casey Thriller. Hi, Pretty Prue. Hi, Janelle. You know, and I see you do that all the time, Joe. And you know, one time I was saying, why Joe calling to everybody on the live? But I have been doing my research and I realized that that is something that you should be doing. I was not really doing it, to be honest with you. So you were on the right path. So those are some of the things that your followers love. And as a result, you start to build your tribe.
Yes, man. Because I know a lot of these names tonight are from your side, because I can't pronounce some of them. And the ring light, look, if you notice, I have a ring light.
No, some friend boss. Hey, Joe, let me tell you something. big and serious. You will take this thing big and serious than people who have physical something I sell. Literally, because I have people who I tired to beg them say stop coming live with some dark background and your background just boring and look there, Christmas tree, well festival ring light. No, Joe. You graduate a master's, you just get a while ago for live. Masters.
No, but look now. And this going on. So remember.
Remember, I need my shirt. I'm rapping Know Your Money Matters.
Yes, man.
Shirt, sir.
No, because let me tell you something. People time is very serious. And when somebody going to take a half hour or even a 5 minutes out of their time and lend it to you, they must be rewarded for it. And that is what Know Your Money Matters. Know every minute matters. Every cent matters. And
everything matters.
Everything matters. And that is no accident. It is no accident, Denise. I'm telling you. Your story is no normal story. No normal story. To take on a business venture coupled with what you have before, and you're able to put it, align it side by side, and to turn out, I don't want to say millions of Jamaican dollars in such a short time. It means that it was hard work, and the example that you are bringing out to person that think it, you can achieve it also. You just have to make up your mind that this is what I want to do. So remember, the great C4Ps is working with Venice. Confident, look at her. Just look at her. Look at her. You see it for yourself. The passion, look at her again and you hear it in her voice. You hear it. Persistent, go on her page. Follow her, go on her page. You see posting still your week. Posting back a posting. Every minute of the day. You talk about the team building, the people that she surrounds herself with and who gravitate towards her. Oh my God, man. So those are the 4 P's that is driving Venice business. And it's not, remember, it's not just TLC she is in. She is in the beauty business. She's selling other things. She's advertising. And she's still finding the time to bring other entrepreneurs to say, come on my page and do your product. It doesn't matter what the product is. You can be baking. It can be clothes. It doesn't matter. Let us make use of these opportunities, because social media, you know, it can hurt you, but it more or less will propel you.
Yes, you will definitely grow. Right. You have to just use social media responsibly. But you know, Joe, I'm happy that you touched on something just now, because
what I want to
wrap up right now to say